There is no such thing as 50-50 in marriage. Welcome back for part 2 of the What I Wish I Knew Before I Got Married series. I'm glad you made it to part 2, and I have some more good information to share with you. Rolling right into it, I want to talk about this 50-50 mindset that people have. Let's go ahead and just throw that out the window because it's useless. There is no such thing as 50-50 in marriage. Marriage is about compromise. It is about balance. And when I say balance, I mean sometimes you're going to give 60% and they're going to give 40%. Sometimes they're going to give 60% and you're going to give 40%. Sometimes you're going to give 90% and they're going to give 10%, and vice versa. It is never a 50-50 split when it comes to responsibilities, when it comes to effort. Every time it's just, hey, everyone gives their best in this category. And sometimes that is closer to equal and other times it's not. Now, granted, everyone should always be giving their absolute best in a marriage, but sometimes people fall short. And you have to hold a little bit more weight than you usually do. But hopefully, homeostasis, balance comes back in order, and that your load isn't something that you have to carry for a long period of time, or they have to carry for a long period of time. However, just know that whole, I do this, do that, and then, that's not my responsibility, or no, that's not how that works, especially when it comes to children. It is never going to seem fair when it comes to children, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, here's something people don't ever want to say out loud, but money, dinero, solves a lot of issues. If you're having arguments over kind of silly stuff sometimes, think to yourself, would money solve this issue? If we had more money, would this solve this issue? And if it is, you're probably being petty. Just being honest, okay? And yes, I know money doesn't solve everything. However, when my husband and I were first married, I was making more money than he was, and I wasn't making much of anything. Now that table has been completely flipped, but back then, some of the arguments they stem from, we just don't have enough money, okay? Why can't we do this? Well, I don't think we should spend money on that. Or, well, we need to be investing in this. Well, we don't have enough money for food for this. And a lot of issues came from not having enough money, okay? So I'm not telling you to prioritize money above important things like your family and faith and everything. But if you have a way to earn more money, do it. And see how you guys feel after a couple of those checks start coming in, okay? See if that thing that you guys were arguing about is even an issue anymore. We had an argument early in our marriage about a mattress. It was a $375 mattress that I said we couldn't afford. Now, could we afford it? No. Was it a good deal? Yes. And so we had this, this little back and forth about it. And in the long term, it's like, man, we look back on it like, dang, we were fighting over a $375 mattress. That's crazy. That's crazy. And so, now like we use that mattress for a long time, and it turned out to be, a good investment. Granted, it gave us a little bit more strain in our budget at the time, but hey, more money can always be made. So we moved on from that, and we look back on it like, man, that was silly. And so just keep in mind, look, money can solve a lot of issues. So if you feel like you're being petty, it's probably because you just need to get your dollars up. Okay, so everyone knows when you get married, you marry your significant other's family, right? But I want to go a little bit deeper into what that really means. Yes, you do marry your in-laws' families. unless they have decided they don't communicate with their family anymore, they've cut them off for some reason, and you will never ever see them. But their problems are your problems, okay? My husband has siblings, my husband has parents. They have their own little drama, financial woes, etc., that become a burden on our family. Now, granted, it's our family. It's now my family too. So I don't necessarily look at it as like this burden that I don't want to take on. It's just knowing that if you marry, whatever you marry over there is coming on your plate too. So unless you marry someone that doesn't like, I don't know, have very strong family values, typically whatever drama or, you know, family stuff that needs to be solved, it's going to come on your plate too. Just know that's going to be another piece of baggage that you're going to have to deal with in your marriage. There are 2 more pieces of advice that I want to give you. And the first is forgive quickly. Okay, don't hold on to little trivial things. Look, in the grand scheme of things, it's not important. It probably isn't very important. It feels important now because your emotions are high. And understand that. Talk to your spouse, communicate, make sure they comprehend, express yourself. Don't hold it in. Don't get spiteful. You know, all the negative things. Say what you say. Feel how you feel. Talk about it. But then move on. You have to forgive. You're playing a long game, okay? You can't hold on to this argument that's happening in 2025 because you still trying to, if you want to get to that 50-year mark, you know, you got to make it to 2050 or however long that would take, you know? Holding on to every little thing does not help a marriage. You have to have a short memory. That doesn't mean, you know, don't forget the bad things. It means forgive when there are bad things. Okay? And if an issue is too big and you feel like you need to bring a third party in, go to therapy. There is nothing wrong with that. We've been to therapy. You know, we had a major issue a year back that we needed a second opinion on it, okay? Because we just couldn't come to an agreement and understanding of like, no, this is not right. We're talking past each other. If the issue is too big, don't be afraid to seek advice from someone else. It doesn't even have to be a therapist. It could just be someone that you know has your best interests at heart, that aligns with your values, and that you kind of see like as a mentor for, you know, relationships for you. It could be like your pastor. It could be just an older family member, you know, someone that has a little bit of wisdom is ideal. Wisdom and experience. Or if you have even just a close couple friend that you can bounce ideas off of, that you know is not going to take your information and, you know, I guess use it maliciously, talk to them. Just talk, communicate, you know, get past it, because like holding on to things that can definitely stew into something way bigger than it should. On a lighter note, now that we've gotten all the serious things out of the way, let's talk about what your husband will do if he loves you. We're talking about butt slaps, people. Yeah, you didn't expect that coming in at the end of the video. Yes. Listen, women, if your husband loves you, go ahead and get used to getting your butt slapped 25/7, not 24/7. No, all the time. Butt slaps, up the stairs, down the stairs, when you're doing the dishes, when you're cooking, etc. Get used to the butt slaps, okay? That is something you're gonna sometimes be like, I don't understand the obsession. And you never will. Men, you can comment on the video and maybe give some light to the situation. I don't know. But just know, no one told me that, hey, sometimes men, they're just going to be touching you all the time. And that's just part of it. That's just how they're built. So Anywho, that was the last little bit of light advice I wanted to let you know. And so I hope you enjoyed this video and that some of the information found in this part 1 and 2 series can help you in your relationship and moving forward. And I hope you stay tuned to more videos that I dive into as far as relationships, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.